Hello and welcome to Digipal Place. Today we are gonna be I'm gonna be trying out something, well, old but new to me completely. I've never seen or tried this game before, though I have heard the name a couple times, also seen it in stores and such. And I think it was last year. I think so, 2023. That the second game of the title came out, and it was first then that I've learned that this game is a puzzle game. And I found it. Sorry, I don't know why my throat is just being problematic right now. And I saw it lying around in my PS Plus extra subscription, the library they have when you subscribe, and level 2 subscription. And I just thought to myself, I mean, I like puzzles, so why not try and give it a spin, see what the hell the game is about. So yeah, I have no idea what it's about. I've never seen it. I have never really any idea what is in weight of what the principles will what level of difficulty they are. So maybe it might bite too hard, though I can't be certain. So let's get to it. Child program. Oh, so we are a robot. All right.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Alright, well, actually bad graphic. One second, I'm curious about how old the game actually is. The TALOS principle. Okay, 2014. So that's 10 years ago. Damn. It actually looks pretty good for a 2014 game. Oh. Logic check. Take a jammer. I guess as much. I don't know, is there any sort of blur or anything like that? Now think about it. View bobbing. Oh, let's stop that. First person. Wait. Huh. Suppose. Yes, please. Control layout. Oh, maybe it's more saturation I want. Just a little bit more. I'm guessing that is bad. Is that a freaking minigun on that thing? A turret? Alright.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I'm terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. 1W face. One with faith, I guess. Is that a previous AI? Tetris? This lock requires some sigils. Oh, those are the sigils. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, so these shows what sigils I can get in different places, maybe. Huh. Only the two of us. Second one as I expected. Easy.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Ooh. Oh, I can move faster. Alright, sweet. I know, is there anything blur control-wise? Nah. Easy.
You will not need this sigil to open the gate to my temple, but it may serve you in times to come.
That's good enough for me. Though I don't see any other places in this one. Oh, and here there are 3 different gates. Alright. Oh. means I can lock it in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Shush. Nah, I don't dare try that. Nice. Woo!
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Yeah, but I want more. I want them all. Yeah, you can see it's not that deep detailed. You can see it's detailed to look like it, but there's not any depth to it. Like you can't see the bark actually being curved in and stuff like that. Bye. And you're done. And it's bye.
Well done. But you possess this sigil in abundance already.
Sure. Well, what about for the future? Am I right? Collect all the resources you can. Where are you? Can't do anything. Alright. And should be off, if I'm guessing correctly. Yep. Uh-huh. Easy peasy. Alright, I might be more safe than I thought.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Though this is only the beginning, so they might get way more intense as we go forward. Alright, so... Click the touchpad. I think I see what I'm supposed to do. Uh-huh. Library archive session ready. Guest local. What's this? Final command type. Help for the list of available commands. Well, help. Basic terminal commands are list, display list of available resources, open file name, show content of file, help display this text, run MIA, MLA, load Milton Library Assistant, advanced interface. Support session opened. There we go. Hello? Guess how can I help you today? Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? Huh? So, understand? Wow! Are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? Describe your functions. The Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondary, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. Your query. How old are the library archives? Library resource publishing dates range from 1st July 1995 to 27th June 2013, something. So it's 2030. Within that range. Okay. How long has this system been running? Forget the library. Can you respond to queries on outside the world? What's the current status of the library archive? But 47 million resources in archive, taking up 5. Whatever petabytes of disk space. This is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 million minutes of HD video, the entire internet in 2003. However, the majority of library resources are corrupted or invalid. 10 gigabytes of uncorrupted resources are indexed. What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in my system over time. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. How long has the system been running? This system has been active for... Wow, that's a lot of years. What's the first word of the last sentence you wrote? I'm sorry, I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, object, syntax. Library, can you respond? Forget library. Can you respond to queries on the outside? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my response may be limited. Excuse me just a sec. There we go. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Fair enough. Where am I? You're currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. Who is Elohim? Elohim is the noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. Alright, well, are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? You cannot insult me. Well, you did, but you did not take offense. What? Searching for local cache resources. Welcome, Athena. Figure it out. Let's start with welcome. Not at all. Okay. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you've already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that, nominally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure, G. Let's do this, Nadja. From Nadja to apply to Alexander Drennan. Alright, Athena. Blah blah blah. Did not trust them, but they. In the garden of Hesperides. They did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into this strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. But you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom is unending folly. Who will take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles, blah, 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 gazing upon the stars and wept. Figure it out. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try and make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyways, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young. You got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Aww. Alright, exit. Alright, let's move on to the next puzzles.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
I'm guessing A means something like archive or something like that. Trio Bombasticus. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Oh.
You are most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Well, only time can tell, right?
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Oh, how generous. And now what is your intention with me? So these require yellows. These also require yellows?
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
Jeez. So these are the different islands, I guess. That are these different worlds you need to go to. I can't see my own feet. I will say the physics do look pretty good. Oh, reset. Oh, no need for that. Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could crouch. Which doesn't seem to be the case. Can't tell if the documents on the terminals are all that's left from a large archive or carefully designed to communicate some hidden truth. Sheep.
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
What is that static sound I hear in the background? Alright, let's get to some of the puzzles. Ooh.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose.
No!
But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Alright, Mr. Cryptic. Alright. Oh, makes that static noise because of these walls or whatever. Or crunchy sound. Oh, I see. Well, I can bring it with me, right? Then I can do this. I'm back here again. Alright. Woo! Let's go! Yeah, suicide mission. Oh boy. It seems turned off. It should be alright. Oh boy. So I'm assuming. I'm not sure what I just did, but it did something. Woohoo! So oh, so crosses out those I've already gotten. Nice. What are you up to? Okay. I heard some crunching some other places, so maybe there are some others. that's one I already solved before. Alright. So I don't think there's anything else for me to do around here. What? Oh, it's still here as well. Disk failed. Unrecognized target detected. List. Access comp portal. Encountered unknown errors. Run MLA troubleshooter. Yes, please. Oh, guess there's something you'd like to help with. Troubleshooting. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient account privileges. Please enter the admin password to authenticate your privileges. God? Yep. Okay, admin. Let me in! Too many failed attempts. Would like to create a new admin account? Yes, please. Oh, in order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to prove you're not a bot. You will now be asked a series of inputs. To cohere with the data protection legislation, you must consent to have your response used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. Your profile will only be made available to other administrators. Generating specification part 1 ready for the use input. Please complete all fields. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a factor in this decision. Alright. 4. What is your subjective reaction to this image? Face. What's the what best describes a person? Being a rational animal? You're walking through the desert and you come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? Offer half the water. Page 1 of the certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when part 2 has been generated. Press any key to exit. Searching for local cache resources. TALOS as TALOS principle. TALOS principle. Well, it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of Hephaestus. What we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires, Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the tale of the Argonauts. Oh, indeed, that was the cause of his downfall. If, then, a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction, and the interaction of its material according to the principle of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysicists, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Iron. My first day at the Institute for Applied Nominations. On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance, there's a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it's Institute for Applied Nomadics, Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Dr. Sarabai shows up, smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the institution was founded, she says. INAN. IAPN. INAPN. Oh, it all sounded stupid. But we didn't just want to call it IAN, because, well, that's the name. When someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. So we're officially called Ian, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name. I guess. I know, bloody geeks. After that conversation, I wasn't so scared anymore. Oh, that's nice. Alright, that's the analysis. No, thank you. I'm good. Alright, that's 1 and 2 done. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh boy. If I say that now, I'm dead. Door is locked. Whoa. Right. This is not bringing me anything right now. Oh, jeez. Sweet. Alright, so, the ball is on the other side there. Alright. Jump can't reach that far. Nah. Alright, here we go. And the yellow one. Locked me up, swallowed the key. Interesting. Fascinating. Keys. Open sesame. Maybe this is that. There we go. Yay, a ladder. Short guide. Oh, an escalating problem. Huh. Can you go? Interesting. Whoops. Whee! Another ball. Yeah. No. Probably a roof I'm looking at, but I just want to check something. It was a roof, alright. Right. No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Actually? Yeah! Here we go. I see, that was more interesting. A bit tied up. Well, you seem jammed. Could be a problem. That worked as well. Oh wait, there we go. Da, 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 da. Ooh, a star. The sigils are not enough. Oh boy. Oh, there are 2 stars. Let's see, I found one inside of here. So it should be in the red section, I'm guessing. Alright, that just...
Here, those who are worthy may seek the counsel of my blessed messengers. But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
Please, if anyone with any sensible ideas can read this, I could really use some advice. But that's mine. Alright. Your work here is done, you need merely find the exits. What about the star? I can probably just come back and find it eventually, but... whatever. So maybe... Though I can't see for certain, maybe it doesn't necessarily indicate it's only in one of these 2. Might be over here as well. Why am I hearing a clicking sound? Is it a watch? Like one of those old watches that are pendulum, I guess? Watches. Or clocks. Pendulum clocks, or is it a bomb? come back later. Might even be outside here. And it's hidden. And I just haven't found it. Alright, let's go. 4? Ah, see here it shows the difference. So it's supposed to be either the yellow or the red one.
These worlds, and we within them, are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
You must unlock before you can use this. Open up.
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness, be gone. Excess data cleared.
Cool, bro. House needed there. Where the hell do I find this thing? Oh, wait. I think I might know now. Here we go.
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my temples, for there is much that you do not know. That is why you are a child. But children are made to learn, and in time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home. So it shall be with you and your generations.
Attention, part 2 of the certification program has now been generated, but it has been designed to test the consistency of some of your outlier responses in the previous round. You will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement here appropriate. Your agreements were appropriate. Since only animals can be persons, a machine could never be a person. Broadly agree? It depends on a lot of stuff. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. Well, I mean... If you want to be a part of society, then you have to follow the norms. But if you don't want to be part of society, then you don't have to follow the norms or authority. So, broadly agree. The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. What does this mean? The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. So the quality of a person's life should be as good as possible. That depends on a lot of things as well there. Like, if someone is to be punished, you don't want them to have their quality of life maximized. You need to give some limit their quality. Also, if everyone can't have their quality of life maximized if everyone has the quality maximized. Plus, if we give everyone what they want in real life, then that also means that, for example, we could run out of materials and stuff like that. So, broadly disagree. It should not be maximized, but it could be made close to it. Value is discovered. Broadly agree. You discover the value of your own life and some meanings to why they have value to you. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. Well, if they are born with an innate talent, I mean, that's just, they should use it. Not something that should be not allowed. I can't really think of anything to disagree with this one. If you have a talent for leading people, then you should lead. I mean, unless, of course, they deserve that talent. I mean, it's a talent. It's not something you can have talent for learning. You can have talent for fighting. You can have a talent for, rationality. So I agree. It's not really anything that's forced upon them. I guess forced upon them by genetics. It's not talent. It's not necessarily something that can be learned, but you can have a talent for learning. The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. Well, if everyone is free to do whatever they want, then it can end up in a lot of bad stuff, like killing and cheating and, well, we are still free to cheat, but there still has to be some sort of consequence. So that doesn't need to be lawed. Of course, mistreating others. And if a person is free to do whatever they want, they can also cause indirect harm to others. So people should have freedom, but it maybe not maximized. Value is created. Well, it can as well. I mean, you can create something, and then that something can have value for someone else. For example, you can take a stone, you can carve it out, and then it becomes a statue. I mean, and money doesn't have a value, but because we use it in society, there's created a value for money. And you can also have a value for another person that gets created as your bond gets stronger and you get to know each other more. The more you know a person, then the more value there is also in the bond you create with the person. So, broadly agree. Thank you. The certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when your user profile has been guaranteed. Generated. Pressing the key to exit, terminating support session done, blah blah blah, switching for local cache resources. Progress rep. Hi all, everything's been moved to the EL facility. I know it's been sad to leave the good old Jeff building behind, but it makes sense for us to be on site. Especially if there may be severe power outages in the coming weeks. Arcady's team are already working blah 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 blah, a lot of numbers, but you really don't need to worry about the teams getting in each other's ways. The facility is genuinely humongous. Let's get this show on the road. Nadia. Mail error. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to show avert blah 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 blah. Find a solution. I believe that blah 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 blah. Preserve the non-biological components of blah 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 blah. Not in terms of blah, blah. Immediately you'll find the details in my proposal in the attachment, but the short version is blah 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 blah. Global undertaking. Well, that sounds menacing. It is the grave error, Straton of Strageria, on beginnings. It is the grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian schools, but also of many others, that they begin not with observation of the cosmos as it surrounds us, but with a conclusion already in mind, and often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal, and mankind is the greatest creation of the gods. Yet neither the world nor the gods owe mankind perfection. It is arrogance itself to presume so. And contrary to all the methods of philosophy, the honest philosopher seeks only the truth even if it bears no comfort, and he must begin by assuming, as Socrates says, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. Alright, so let's see if this works now. I just need to find out where the hell that thing is. There we go. Okay, there's more than one. Sweet. Point at a target. Not right. Oh, okay, I just have to point a target and then place it somewhere else. Okay. Unless... will get in the way. Interesting. Hello. Doesn't show anything about the stars. So there should be one in either this one or I don't know, was it that one or the other one? Alright, no harm in walking through. Good to know. So you're connected to that, but I need to cause a new connection. So I need to place this differently, but how many connections can it have? Alright, works fine. And we have another set done. Uh-oh. Oh, don't cross the beams, I see. Well, that's a simple one to do, I think. Voila. Easy peasy. Gotta admit, it's actually way easier compared to what I had imagined. What the...
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Maybe some of our of our species. Not everyone. Some like to cause problems instead of solving them. Those freaking sounds. Oh. Ugh, really? Attention, user profile has now been granted. Download profile, yes. Congratulations, your new user account has been registered. Would you like to see the details? Display conflicts. User provided an objective response that when asked for a subjective one. User had inconsistent ideas about value. Displays psychological profile. You may already be criticizing your own performance, but it's clear you understand how the world of ideas affects you, even if you are sometimes wary with the realities and allow your preference to dictate your beliefs. You have a great deal of unused capacity which you have not turned to your advantage. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure inside. Why are you outing me like this? When you pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept others' statements without satisfactory proof. Jeez! Alright, I need to check up on how many of these psychological profiles there exist, because either they're playing with me right now and this is the same they give to everyone, or they are outing me really hard right now. Display account privileges. Basic account privilege only. Due to outstanding notes on your account, and despite displaying many of the characteristics of being a person, you cannot be granted admin status at this time. God damn it! In the meantime, please enjoy the basic account functionality. Exit. EL HML. EL, short for Extended Lifespan, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, EL represents a unique step forward to the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of Nobel Prize nominees Dr. Arkady Chernivsky, L. Wells, Donald Prescott, meet the team, apply contacts. AI citizenship. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not, in the legal sense of the word, a person, and thus a potential citizen? But where do you draw the line? Some people will object, some will the great apes become citizens, elephants, whales, the more intelligent parrot species? It's crazy. They will say I would remind these people that... Oh, they will say, I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. Really? So it's not like there is no precedent for a non-human being a person. Not true. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these questions than the young genius who revolutionized the blah blah blah. Athena. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said. Tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rust. Her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent. In the... I think she finally answered that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eyes were lifeless now. Athena removed them from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. Showing sympathy. Or is it empathy?
I was in school when I first read about the TALOS principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain, ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, helped me understand how frail human beings are.
Am I unlocking boxes now? Here we go. You've unlocked Backable 5.